Hi, and happy Friday. I hope you're all doing really well. It is Friday, and that always makes us very happy. We did have a snowstorm this morning, but it was a beautiful snowstorm because it snowed and snowed and snowed, these big fluffy flakes, and it only stuck to the grass. Nothing on the roads, driveways, sidewalks, nothing, because it was so warm in the daytime yesterday. And then the snow came out of the blue. Now, the winds are now 30 to 35 miles an hour, and the temperature is going to go down to near zero. So that's a little crazy, right? Absolutely a crazy, crazy winter. Mostly spring-like. Almost most of the winter. It was so bizarre. Very little snow. But we're supposed to have a nor'easter Tuesday. So I'll keep you up to date on that. This weekend is the doll show, the antique doll show at the Hilton. Hoping to go to that. I usually go to that twice a year. Very fun show. Alright, a friend of mine, Rich DeSoto, he did a video recently about autographed records and stuff like that. Now, I pulled my favorite autograph things from the collection, the things that are easily accessible. I didn't pull any of the cruise ship records that are always autographed. I have a couple of really cool lounge acts that are autographed. Got a bunch of 45s that are autographed and a bunch of 78s that are autographed. But to actually find them would take me forever. So I pulled my favorite things that I always have out in the music room. And we're going to go through those. First up, Hoodoo Gurus. Come anytime. Gatefold with a pop-up guy in the middle. And this is signed by Dave Faulkner of the Hoodoo Gurus, which is really fun. Right here. Very, very fun. Got that at a flea market. Very, very fun. I have here a 1958 Wanda Jackson picture autographed. Beautiful. Look at that. The great Rockabilly Queen Wanda Jackson. Love her. Of course, my Zachary stuff. I've showed you this before. Zachary says, "To my dear Tink." I loved him so much. And he also signed this for me, this magazine. Beautiful. Loved Zachary. Meeting him was a huge highlight of, of one's life, because he was just amazing. Beautiful. The colorful percussions of Arthur Lyman. This was a birthday present from my dear friend Rich, and it is signed by Arthur Lyman here, right here, and on the back cover, and on the record label. It is so magical because Arthur, this is a demonstration record, demonstration not for sale. It's the property of manufacturer, and Lyman signed it for them. Isn't that beautiful? And Rich gave it to me for one of my birthdays because he knew I was a huge, huge fan of Arthur Lyman. This is very interesting, but it's hard. It's a hard one to see because it's autographed in pen. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on camera, but it's autographed by Lydia Lunch right here, right across the bottom, right here. Lydia Lunch, but it's in ballpoint pens, so it's really hard to see in this light. But this Animal Liberation album is a compilation album of a fundraising show. Howard Jones, Captain Sensible, Shriekback, Luke Van Acker, Colorfield, Nina Hagen, Lena Lovitch, Attrition, Chris and Cozy. So all animal activist people. and Elena Lovich signed it. So magical. I have here The Undead, I Want You Dead, signed by the one and only Bobby Steele. He's a friend of ours, so. And the pièce de résistance. This is so amazing. I found this in a thrift store. I keep it framed because it's not an album I'm going to listen to, of course. But found it in the thrift on a half-price day. So I got it for actually 49 cents. Craig, the Record King, and I did some research on it to see if we can pinpoint the value. And it's absolutely impossible to value because of the amount of autographs on it. Now, in our research, we discovered here, I'll show it to you first. Alright, what this is a Merv Griffin album. Merv Griffin had a talk show, okay? And on this album cover, probably whoever had the album, it was either, probably worked there. Probably actually worked for Merv Griffin or something, because he had all these people sign the album. So in this corner we have Merv Griffin's autograph himself. We have the one and only Rocky Graziano over here, the fighter. We have William F. Buckley over here. We have Arthur Treacher, who was actually Mel's, what do you call, band leader, for a while there at the time. So it says to Mel, don't play it. Arthur Treacher. And Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong down here. And we have Leslie Gore over here. So in our research, me and Craig, we discovered that all of these people, of course Merv, but all of these other people were guests on his show within a 1-week period. So all these people signed this record within that week when they were guests on the show. But Louis Armstrong, oh my God, I saw Louis's autograph and I knew immediately what that was. And it took me and Craigie a while to figure out some of the other ones. Rocky Graziano, pretty obvious. This one was hard, but it is Mel's, Merv Griffin's own. So whoever, and this is to Mel, Champ, Rocky Graziano. And this says to Mel, all good wishes, Merv Griffin. So whoever Mel was the guy who got the record signed, and he probably worked in the studio or whatever. So having Louis Armstrong on there, Leslie Gore, Rocky Graziano, wow. Arthur Treacher was, of course, his band leader, Merv himself, and William F. Buckley. How cool is that? That was a huge, huge score. Obviously not a record that, we'd want to listen to, but wow. These signatures, what an amazing thing. And, it was sitting in the bin. Nobody wanted it. Nobody realized. I don't think anybody even paid attention to the signatures on it, because if any record collector saw Louis Armstrong, I mean, come on, Leslie Gore, come on. Just amazing. And then, of course, Rocky Graziano. So that is really cool. Will always, always be a favorite thing. We couldn't put a value on it because there's nothing out there like it with so many well-known signatures, especially Graziano, William F. Buckley, Armstrong, Leslie Gore. Wow. So that was fun. I thought you'd like to see those. I thought that was really neat. And I also here have the Waterphone to show you up close and personal. It is so beautiful. Look at that. I've been having so much fun with it. Of course, there's no water in it right now. I just wanted to show it to you. Show you how big it is and everything. It's pretty big. It's 10 inches. 10 inches by about 13, almost 14 inches tall. So I love it so much. I'd like to get one of the bigger ones too, but they cost so much money. You really have to have the extra bucks to buy them, and I'm going to get a bigger one day. I just love them so much, and the big ones have a deeper tone, and I'm having so much fun with that I know that I would love it. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to come in and say hi. Pick those out of the collection. I do have a ton more, but nothing, you know, nobody known or anything like that. Like I said, just like the cruise ship bands. People always got their autographs for some reason. I guess because they're trying to remember their vacation or whatever. And lounge bands, things like that. Tony Saxon. I got a 45 signed by Tony Saxon, who was a lounge act that my mother used to love. My mother used to go see him all the time. So it was funny when I found that. I showed it to her and she laughed. And of course a couple of 78s that are signed right on the label. Really cool. But yeah, it's really fun. So anyway, I didn't do any thrifting this week, and the thrifting I did last week, the little bit of thrifting I did last week, I showed you what I found in the making of the chili video. So, and I also put a musical piece that I did on the Waterphone up, so I hope you enjoyed that one. Carm, I hope you can get one of these one day, because I know you're into oddball instruments, and I think you would have so much fun with this. It is the most unusual, ethereal, oddball sound, and I just love it. I love it so much. And the guy was so nice that the guy that made this, and he actually put my video describing it to you guys on his website, so that was really cool. So once again, if you're looking for one, I will link the I'll put the website down below so you can see that, so you can find one. Alright, I think that's about it. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Friday. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Love you all. Hey, we got a long weekend next weekend, so we're gonna have some fun.